Yeah, it's those three. I don't know what's going on with it. Whoa, Enderman, get off the chest. What are you doing? There is a chest there. It's just broken. From a distance, you can't tell it's there, but it's there, believe me. I was going to do my intro, but look, this one block right here. I'm going to fix you real quick. Come on, there we go. Come on. Do it. Do it for me. Do it. Do it. Do it. Seriously? Why aren't you working? It says grass block. What? Oh. There we go. All better. What's going on, my roadies? My name is Dustin, and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. This is going to be episode or part number 36. Today's episode of Sky Factory, you may have already noticed there's this little area back there. We'll get to that in a minute and actually make a second one, because I want to show you guys this process. Today, I have every intention of opening up the Elven portal. If we go over here, type in port, it should bring up this Elven portal thing. Which we're actually going to anchor in. I'm thinking somewhere over here might be a good place for it. Actually, we'll sync it up right there. So this is where it's probably going to be its place in the world. But in the off time, I decided I was going to try to make some Terra Steel. Well, I've made two. And Terra Steel is made, this is a labyrinth process. I'll take you step by step. So you're going to need each of these runes. You're going to need a rune of water, fire, earth, air, and mana. Once you have all those key ingredients, you're going to make this thing called the terrestrial
agglomeration
blah, 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 plate. I'm going to include the AI talking there, or bot. You need lapis lazuli, and a block of mana steel with those as well. Mana steel is pretty simple to get. You just go up to one of these mana pools, make sure it has enough, and just... Do you not have enough anymore? Yeah, not enough. So we should be able to, do that. I've been storing up quite a bit of mana for all of this. And then what you do, you take all this mana steel that you just made, and you get a block of mana steel. Then you make this thing just like that. Now that you have this, you're going to need living rock, and you're also going to need this lapis. What you're going to want to do is, I'm going to make one right next to it. You're going to make all four corners to 3x3 of living rock. The lapis will be in the middle four, and the middle block is also going to be living rock. And then you place it down on the living rock like so, and then pretty much you send spreaders to it. But I found these little guys called sparks. Now these sparks, they have an interesting mechanic where if you place them above a mana pool, if something needs mana, like this needs a heaping amounts of mana. That's why some of these seem a little drained now. It's because they are. Long story, but I used quite a bit of the mana and haven't fully recovered it yet, unfortunately. But oh well. So for the time being, are you guys good? I don't know if you guys are good anymore. Some of you over here don't seem like you're going no more, so... I think the other mana pool over there might be full. No, it's not full. Huh. Wonder why only 4 consume coal over there. Sorry, being sidetracked. So these mana sparks actually help. If you put them above an object like one of these here, it'll actually take from the other sparks from over there. To demonstrate that, I'll show you how to make Terra Steel. You basically put in a mana diamond here, mana pearl, and a mana ingot on top of this. So right click, and right click, and boom. And this is the sparks actually working, that white little mist coming this way. And then after a little bit, thanks to the sparks, this process is accelerated quite a bit. I don't think we have enough mana to actually finish this out right away, but... And there's no real way to really know if it's done or not. If you mess with it at all, it also messes it up and you lose your progress. So I'm going to sit here and kind of fast forward. I'm not sure what just happened. Oh, I think it's still being created. That was freaky. I never watched this last night. By the way, that was about 5 minutes of just like me being quiet, playing on some mobile games on my phone. But I never saw this last night. I'm assuming that it's still going to work. After I kept glancing up, and every once in a while it looked like the blue orbs were getting closer and closer. But never really saw this myself, so it has me a little concerned, I guess. Also, last night, because of the amount of mana that was stored up, it was just all in there and it was done. That simple. But I'm going to go and sleep real quick. Hopefully by the time I get back, it'll all be done. Alright, rain's gone. Has not made it yet. As far as I know, there's nothing else you do with it. You just kind of let it do its thing. But let's start cracking on some of the materials that we're going to need. I'll keep that kind of in the background, so hopefully I'll be able to pay attention. So, for the Elven Gate, what we're going to need... Just do that. There we go. We're going to need at least 2 Natura pylons with mana pools directly below them must be laid out in an 11 by 11 area around the core. To open up the portal, simply right-click the core with a Wand of the Forest. Portal requires a substantial amount of mana deposited in the pools to open up. Cost divide between all of them. Portals seem to be able to send items through it, but mana is required for a successful transaction. And it says here, perhaps letting the elves have a look at it, referring to this book, they might be able to add more information to it. I'm not sure. So, we're going to need... Let me get a notepad open over here. We're going to need 8 living wood blocks. I'm going to need 3 glimmering living wood blocks. Why am I spelling that weird? 1 elven gateway core. And then 2 mana pools. And 2 Natura pylons. Alright, so I got my shopping list. Let's see. So now that I kind of know what I'm doing, right? Right. Let's see. Living wood, I believe, is just what I have. It's just the regular living wood. Let's grab the living wood that we have. We have tons of it, so I'm not too concerned about it. I'm going to use those sparks a little bit more because I think they're really, really helpful. Let's see. Oh, they're kind of done with their fire. I probably should give them more because we're going to need a lot more where we're going. Let's put these back up over here. I'm pretty sure it was those 3. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's those 3. I don't know what's going on with it. Whoa, Enderman, get off the chest. What are you doing? There is a chest there. It's just broken. From a distance, you can't tell it's there, but it's there, believe me. Okay, throw that down. Throw that down. Terra's still done yet? Not yet. I never did make a Terra Steel with another area next to it, so I'm thinking maybe there's some sort of a conflict going on here. I'm not too sure. Regardless, I'll just destroy it. That way it has no reason to be picky about it, right? I don't know. We'll get back to that. Maybe it just is taking its sweet time. I don't know. We don't really need a second one. I just wanted to make it for demonstrational purposes more than anything else. So living wood blocks, check. We got that. So glimmering living wood. We need glowstone. That's pretty simple. I don't think I have any glowstone over here. Still not done. But I know that the crusher has some. So we'll grab some glowstone. Come back over here. We're going to need only 3 of those. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This might actually look kind of cool. I wouldn't call it cool, but it's something. You know, it's something, all right. Then what we're going to need is we're going to need an Elven Gateway Core. So if I type in core, maybe? No. Elven Gateway. There we go. So that's Terra Steel ingots and living wood. So get that. Make up one of these Elven cores. And then we're going to need 2 mana pools, which I believe Yeah, I got 2 extra ones. Those are like the original 2 I made. And 2 pylons. So if I go over here, pylon. I think I may have looked at these early on. There's also a Gaia pylon. I'm not sure what they do. 8, 8, 8. They're all the same, except for maybe different recipes. So these are going to need 3, and then Eye of Ender, which we have blaze powder. Let me go grab some more Ender Eyes. It's a little concerning that it's not finishing up. I'm hoping it'll be done soon. I don't think the spark shouldn't have any effect on it. Should I walk over it? I did it. Didn't mess anything up. I didn't get my resources back, so I don't know. It's kind of doing its own thing, I suppose. I just can't help but be like, why is it not working? I want to show you guys. Watch it just show up over there one of these times. I don't know. So I need to make regular pylons, which is a mana diamond. Actually, I'm going to need a second one, so let's just grab another diamond, because then you make 2 of these. 4 mana steel, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 gold. Yeah, I got plenty of gold over here. So let's start by throwing the iron in there. Throw the diamond in there. Face that way. Build them 2 mana pylons. Build the 2... Oh, no, we need these. I think we just need only 2, so I'll do that. Jura pylons, just like that. I have been getting some of the achievements, by the way. I haven't really been paying attention as to which ones I'm exactly getting, but I know I have gotten some more of them. I think when I got the Terra Steel, there was a certain achievement that I got. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. There it is. Dancer in the Dark. I got that. World Calling. Open a portal. Remote Paranoia. Arm yourself with a weapon made of Terra Steel. There's a couple other things. Create a polydisiac. What the heck is a polydisiac? Excuse me? Would that be a functioning or a... The other one, there it is, functioning. Animals love eating. That's all they seem to do, really. An interesting behavior that they show is that they only seem to want to eat things that are fed to them. Will simply do that at the cost of some mana. Okay, so it'll put them in a better mood. So this is like an aphrodisiac, basically something that puts something. But that's not what I meant to do there. But okay. So you're telling me that people can just I might use that for future. It might make it easier to navigate the book. But for now, it's fine. Anyway, so we're going to need... Let's go ahead and build this bad boy. The core goes in the middle, like that. The living wood will have to go along like this. And then we're going to need the glimmering living wood. Like so. And then, last but not least, I'm going to keep the edges too, because it looks cool. Looks like a big nether portal. And then we're gonna need a mana thing. Let me just double check here. Because it says you need to build this and then an Ashura pylon with mana pools directly below them. Okay. So what if I just put it like this? Whoa, that looks cool. So how does this... Enchant power is 15. So how does this get power, then? Where'd it go? Oh, there's a spark in there. Can't see it, but it's there. There it is. So I can put the sparks on here. That's good to know. So now, this is where I get a little confused. Because... Is this done yet? Wait, what happened? Why did it stop? What happened? Oh, it didn't do it. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm not gonna mess with it. It worked last night, I swear. So now I need to... Are these sparks using mana? I don't seem to be gaining a lot of mana no more. Let me just get rid of all of them here. I know this needs a lot of mana. I get that. Because one of the things I want to get, there's these things you can get for sparks. There's one called a dominant, and it requires pixie dust. Well, to get pixie dust, you need this portal. That's kind of why I'm trying to get it. But what this does, the spark augments, there's a couple of them: dispersive, dominant, recessive, and isolated. So basically what it is, as far as I can tell, and plus just assuming, dominant means that any other sparks in the area, this will draw from their pools. So if I put a dominant on either of those, it'll drain from the other sparks on these. It'll actually send the mana from these pools over to there. The other ones, oops, wrong button. Dispersive means that it will just kind of disperse to all the other ones. It'll try to be like a buffer, I'm assuming. I haven't really researched it. Recessive means that it will actually purposely remove whatever's in that inventory and try to give it to something else. And then isolated, I imagine it will only accept, or no, it probably won't even accept or send anything else. It's probably just by itself, is my assumption. But I need these to get full, and I guess what I'll do for the time being is I'll just go ahead and hook these bad boys up, if I'm in the right mode. So bind that one. We're going to bind that one. I'm also going to, I don't know if I can, I'll put it up here. Let's go ahead, bind this one to that one. And nope. And then bind this last one over to there. Boom, world calling. Nice. Ah, it broke though. Did that really use all the mana that's in there? Ah, it's right there, guys. We're right there. We're right there. It worked, but it doesn't. Oh no. It looks so cool though. I want it to work. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of you because you disappoint me. Turning into Alarak again. Oh gosh. Anyways, let's go ahead and throw that away. Not throw it away, but put it in here. Let's go ahead, if we can. I believe this should reach. Yeah, it'll reach. It'll just take a while to transfer it. So I'll do this in the meantime, because this mana pool is pretty full. About halfway. So hopefully this will also send some more over that way. These are done again. I need to... Man, they go through... I feel like when I'm playing by myself and not doing a video, they don't seem to go very fast. It's when I'm recording videos, they seem like they burn this stuff a lot faster than one might expect. Are we good yet? Are we good? My question is, does it have a drain in the mana? I think it does. I'll leave that alone for a little bit. I'm not sure what else to do in the meantime, other than just maybe sit here, maybe mess around a little bit. I'm not too sure. Trying to think now. Is there anything else I need to catch guys up on? I don't think so. Oh, while I'm over here in this neck of the wood, I just remembered I have plans to get multiple farms, like actual farms, because we don't have a lot of seeds left, and we're going to need a few. I believe that down here, oh gosh, lag. I believe down here there's cactus seed, cocoa. I don't really need the ancient spores, but that's a nice, oh gosh, there's so many cocoa. So many cocos. Because I kind of want to keep Yellorium dust in its own chest. I think that's going to be, or a crate, excuse me. That would be a really good thing to do. I'm going to go ahead and get a crate and make my own thing of Yellorium dust, because I feel like that's going to be very important down the road. I think there's a mod pack called, was it Big Reactors, I believe it is. Yellorium, there we go. You just burn that, And this you can make, yeah, like these reactors that you can make out of it. So I kind of want to get into doing that at some point, but we don't need that much just yet. But let me just kind of get this set up. Well, I kind of talk about some other things I'd like to do in this series. So I know that this series may not seem like, you know, anything special or crazy or fancy or flashy or showy. I tried to, for a while, get it to, you know, kind of be more edited, and, you know, after having some comments from other people about, you know, sometimes it seems a little too, you know, annoying, for lack of a better word. Not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but at the same time, it's still kind of is good, but not good feedback, you know. It's kind of what it is. Oh, I almost chucked all that Yellorium dust down. I think some of it didn't actually make it. Oh well. But you know, sometimes feedback, I do look for it, good or bad. But at the same time, you know, I did ask, and I always get curious whether people like something or not, you know. But it's one of those where the feedback in my own mind was taken a bit too much, like too much to the extreme, and it shouldn't have gone there, but it did. But I really enjoyed this mod pack. I have every intention of continuing to play it. I think that it's a hoot, really. Is there watermelon seeds in there? Seed. It's melon seeds is what it's called. But you know, it's a little bit annoying, but at the same time, you know, I'm not really complaining too much anyways. It's just one of those things that it bothered me for a while, and I know it shouldn't have, but it did, and you know, it is what it is. As much as I don't like to say that, it is what it is. But on the other side, this mod pack is just really a delightful little mod pack. Little mod pack, I say. Is this done yet? I'm done pouring out my heart and soul. Ah. Why? Why must you do this to me? I'm doing this. No, it doesn't seem to drain any mana, but it still needs a lot of mana. This is gaining even more mana. Yeesh. Here, I believe. I want to get if I can get one dominant core. Here's what I'm actually curious about. Let me try this for just a second. No, it doesn't seem to work on the mana distributor. I think that needs spreaders to do that. Because all I would need is a dominant core, place it on the spark that's in there, and then place this on that, and it'll get a ton more mana. But I think by that point, I won't need any more mana. That's the problem. Ugh. So let me take a look around, kind of take a look here. I was reading as well, somebody was saying that this here got, what was it, nerfed a little bit. The Canade or Canad, I'm going to go with Canade. It's a flower with angelic properties. It's the first time reading it. It'll use mana from nearby mana pools in order to apply a regeneration effect. Okay. Interestingly enough, blood mages have been known to place odd hexes on their altars, which cause this flower to malfunction. That might be something to keep in mind. Hand Sonic version 4. Okay, interesting. Because somebody was talking about doing this with like the late boss of Botania, because there's apparently a boss. I've never looked it up or know nothing about it, but apparently people were having issues with it. I'm going through functional flora, by the way, trying to see if there's anything else I can think of to use or mess around with. Animated torch, that sounds like fun. Overgrowth seed, I have a couple of these. What? Flowers that are rooted on this enchanted soil will function at double the normal speed. There's one problem, though. No known method of creating these exists. These have, however, been allegedly spotted by historians in ancient structures and temples. Perhaps that would be a wise guess as to where to find these. I found them in legendary loot bags. Because, yeah, they're in legendary loot bags. Let me check this out, then, because if this is true... they should all be in here? Yeah. So here's my question. allowing them to function faster, it says. Whoa. Does it just change color like that? I think it just changes color. So if I place it on those 4, are you telling me those are going to burn coal faster than the other ones? Is that what I'm getting at? Speaking of, I need more. Okay, let's test this theory of mine. So these 4... Excuse me? That was weird. The effects was happening. So, yeah, it is. Because this never gets full. Now it's full. Wow. So that's actually... Oh, that's really cool. I do have another mana spreader. Okay. So I'm going to put 2 on that bad boy. So now this should hopefully fix it. If that's the case, I'm okay with it. Let me throw that over there for just a second. Wow, that's insane. That literally produces twice as fast. That's really cool. I'm so glad that I have so many of these things. I'll hold on to them for now. I always wondered what they were for, but now that makes a whole lot of sense. Is this done yet? Let's try now. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? No, it's broken. I think I need to have... Sorry, I think I need probably maybe half a mana pool. It doesn't say any specifics, so... Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just gonna go back to read my book. There's a horn. So here's the Terrorblade I was talking about. Oh, that's a Terraria reference. I love it. I was waiting for it. Because it says over here, but when swung, there's a chance for it to create a beam that will deal as much damage as a melee hit. And then it says no broken hero sword. You need a broken hero sword, like, hilt in order to make it in Terraria. That's clever. I like that a lot. Okay, this is another Terraria reference. The thorn, is it chakram? Chakram? Is a thrown weapon made of terra steel and plant matter. Although after thrown, it'll pierce through enemies, damaging them and sometimes poisoning them, and bounce on blocks a few times before returning to the thrower, similarly to a boomerang. Up to 6 thorn chakrams can be stacked together, making them a versatile weapon for closed environments. Spores and stingers. That's pretty much what you use in Terraria to get it. That's why they say that. But I might get that just because it looks cool. Terra steel armor. Uh-oh. Has more properties like diamond instead of iron. Okay. Wow. This is... Oof. You need mana steel before you can get terra steel. So that's probably like late game good stuff there. Vitreous pickaxe. Oh. It's like silk touch. Cheap silk touch. Okay. That's fine. Poor man's silk touch. Let's see. Is there anything else? I kind of went over most of these. I didn't look over every single one, but I looked at some of them. Tiny potato. What? It believes in you. You can do the thing. No, really, that's it. By tossing a potato in a mana pool, the potato gains a little lively essence and happy feeling. It's a lively one. Giving it a right click will make it even more so. It can also be named in an anvil. Potato can be given items to display by right-clicking them onto it, one for each side of the block. Items placed in the bottom face will show up in the lower half of the front. Potatoes are not exactly known for their dexterity, so some items may look out of place. Do I have a potato? Because this book also mentions something about a potato at some point. I don't know. It was many episodes ago. Do I have any potatoes? I believe I do, yeah. Let's do that, because that seems like something I would do. You know, miniature cow and everything. Gosh. Okay. Tiny potato. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. He's so cute. Just be friends. Now, I hate to say it. How do you pick this little guy up? Just like that, apparently. Okay, my little potato guy. Let's put you right there, buddy. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. Anyways, let's try to move on over here. I need... Uh-oh, lag spike. Yeah. So about that. Is it done yet? I mean, this one's gotten way up there. Is it done? Are we done? Oh, it's doing a thing. It's doing a thing. Does this mean it's good? I have no... Oh, snap. Oh, snizzity snap. We got it working. Look at us. We're cool. Tiny Potato, I need to celebrate this moment with you, buddy. Look, buddy. Look over there. Yeah, I see it. It's cool, isn't it? Yeah, it's so cool, man. It's really cool. Yeah, I love it, man. It's so cool. Yeah, it's just so great. Now we can actually trade with them. You know what? Why would you want to do that? I'm your friend. Don't worry. You'll still be my friend. They'll just be better friends. Why would they be better friends? Don't worry about it, buddy. Here, I'm going to throw the book in here. Excuse me? Wait? The book's completely different now. Greetings. We noticed that our portal was open via a link from another world. Ah, coaster stuck to my drink. That's rather shocking news indeed. Make sure to stay hydrated, everybody. We thank you very much for providing us with the repository of the knowledge from your worlds, as to keep us up to date to what happened since we left it. It's been a while since then. It's good to see it's doing well. After some discussion with the High Council of Elven God, we have decided to cooperate with you. You see, reading through your Lexica Botania in the 3 seconds that we had it has shown us a good amount of resources from your world that we would be extremely keen as to get our hands on, as these are non-existent in our lands. The link you have managed to establish is rather weak. No living beings will be able to go through, as you already know. However, there's a positive side to this. The link strikes the fabric of time of both our worlds, in a way where it doesn't keep them in sync. That's the reason why you received your book back so quickly. What? When it comes to mana and other magical energies, we are plenty stocked on them, so worry not about the portal closing on our end. Don't screw this up for us. That's a threat. Let's put this in prospect. In order for the advance of both our civilizations, we vow to accept a given set of resources from your world we lack in ours in exchange for resources you lack in yours. We have taken the liberty of assigning our best scribes to put together a great set of knowledge from our world we're willing to share. You can find it in your lexicon just as you'd find knowledge from yours. We hope you find it enlightening and that it encourages you to invest in our materials. Last but not least, do keep in mind that if you decide to send something we have not vouched to trade for, we will assume it as a gift and keep it for ourselves. Just as a forewarning, we look forward to exchanging resources with you. Best regards, the High Council of Elven God. Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Wow. Okay. Sweet. What? Oh. Ooh. No. Dreamwood conduits mana better than living wood. Add in some adjustments like using elementium instead of gold, and what you get is a mana spreader that can conduct more mana faster and for more time without mana lost. On the negative side, it can't be turned into a mana pulse. I don't care. Dreamwood? Better spreaders, that is. By combining this already powerful spreader with a Gaia spirit and a Dragonstone gem, one can create an even more potent variant. The Gaia spreader is within the top percentage of mana spreaders, with pretty much upgrades all around. It's to note that these spreaders fire a large payload at once, and thus must fire less often. Yes, it's the ultimate. Anyways. Well, that's cool. I'm gonna do some more research. Spark augmentation. That's what. Okay. I want to test a theory before the end of this episode, and you, little friendly potato guy, are gonna help me with that, right? Yeah, I'm totally ready for this. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, calm down, buddy. So what we're doing? Let's look up Spark. I want to do this dominant thing. So in order to do this, we need a mana pearl. Where's a mana pearl? So I think we're only going to need one. Boop. Yay! Like, instantly got that. Thank you. I'll take some pixie dust. That's nice. And then we're also going to need a rune of fire. Ugh, I need to make one of these. I'll be right back. Okay, just another mana steel, and we're done. Not done with the episode, just done making this one recipe. Although the close of the episode's coming close too. Okay, so now we got this dominant. I believe all we need to do now is just right-click on the spark. If I destroy this, will this mess this whole thing up? You know what, maybe I should mess around with something else real quick. So let's go ahead and place another spark over here. So now, yeah, there we go. So now it will drain. That's fairly fast too, actually. It'll now drain from this one over to that one. And if anytime I want it back, I just shift right click with the Wand of the Forest, and then it'll give it back to me. I don't want to mess this up though, because I feel like it's going to break the portal. I mean, does it need more mana after this? I have no idea. Either way, I'm not really going to worry about that too much right now. But that does confirm my theory, which is if you have 2 mana pools with the sparks, you can then siphon from one to the other one. So that's good to know. Real good to know. Oh man. And then you can also get like dispersive, and there's so many cool things now that just opened up, and I'm going to try not to play too much, or at least explore more cool stuff like this, because this is really snazzy and cool and neat, you know. It's like thumbnail worthy. Let me just get right, it's like right there. Yeah, that looks thumbnail worthy right there. That's great. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call the episode here, because we've made some progress. These guys done? Yeah, they're done. Let's go ahead and add some more coal, because now not only have I learned how to get the Elven gate up, but we also learned today that the overgrowth seeds make these plants perform a lot faster, a lot better. So all that means is I really should get a way to automate the opening of these legendary loot bags over here, because I mean I still have quite a bit of them. In fact, I'm still getting more of them. Actually, I probably shouldn't open any of them right now, but I need to find a way to open them automatically. That's one of the next things. There's mana steel over here. Look at that. Is there anything else from Botania over here that I need? I need to figure out what this random magic bean's all about, because I have no clue. Also, octadic capacitors. I think those are like for the almost, I think the biggest. Wireless charger, now that would be really nice. Ender, I think we need, yeah, slice and splice for that. But that would be like the highest thing right here, which I'm not even going to get into how to do that, but, you know, things are looking pretty good. We're making some decent progress. I'm thinking in between this episode and maybe the next couple. Trying to think about that for a second. Either between this and next episode, or the next episode and the following episode, I also want to do the floor. So I'm going to have to sit down and just really grind it out. I think the white and black will be like a really good combination. I did also, while editing one of the previous videos as well, I did think of taking all the prismarine and stuff that we have over here and making what's known as a prismarine lamp. I think you go over here, it's power cell, block, these sea lantern things. I don't know if they actually put off light though. That's where I'm curious at. It's only one way really to find out, right? Oh, well that's like glowstone then. I just broke it and it just went back to the sum of its parts. I don't know. That might be, I mean, it's kind of a blue light. I don't know. I still haven't figured it out. I'll have to figure something out, but at the very least I'll keep the blaze lamps for the time being if I need to, but that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Sky Factory 3. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below, maybe a comment. Let me know some things that I could do to maybe make Botania specifically more efficient. I really do appreciate that a lot. If you have any other suggestions on other mods you'd like me to delve into next, leave a comment down below as well. I think for now I'm going to stick with Botania for a little bit longer, so find out what else we can do and then move on to something else. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Okay, it's all in the next one. Cheers. I want to go to the Elven world. Why won't you let me, game? Huh? I want to go see elves. I think they'll be cool. I'll just stay here in my normal world. Where all the sucky people are cool elves. I'm jealous. Why can't I be an elf? Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, check out some of my other videos too. Are you new around here? Consider subscribing and turning on channel notifications so you get notified when I upload more. Thanks again and have a great day.